Hi everybody! Today I've got a whole bunch of new drugstore stuff to try right here. I have not used them, they're all first impressions. I got these at Rite Aid and Walgreens. They are in a Walmart bag because I didn't want to pay the 20 cents for bags because I'm cheap. So I just got most of a full face. There were a couple of things I didn't get. I didn't get a new primer because I have 87 million primers. So I've already gone ahead and washed, primed, and moisturized, and primed. I primed with the CoverGirl True Blend Face Primer in combo. I've been really enjoying that. It's a good primer, so I've got that on and I'm letting it dry a little bit, and then we'll go in with the rest of our stuff. The only other thing I didn't get was a face powder. I do have a drugstore face powder I will be using instead. I haven't noticed a gigantic difference with powders. They're all pretty similar unless you get like a white-based powder. So I've got a Maybelline powder that I'll be using, and then I didn't get any brow products because I've just like not been doing my brows. I just don't think I don't think they need it. So we'll go ahead and hop right on into doing our makeup. Okay, so I feel like I spent quite a bit of money on this. It was like $80 for all this stuff, which I feel is kind of ridiculous. But whatever. And I will say, yes, I got a haircut. No, I don't like it. It's just gonna be this way until it grows out. I wanted the undercut, but I wanted to flip it all and have it be, you know, longer because it was down to here. But it's just gonna be weird until I can grow it out. So just bear with me on that. So I'm just gonna clip this back. So the first thing I got was this Rimmel Match Perfection foundation. I have not tried a Rimmel foundation yet. It's a nice glass bottle. This was like $4. It was very much on sale. I don't know if it's like going away or what's happening. It says it's got some sunscreen in it and invisible coverage. I don't want invisible coverage. Oh well. Well, we'll try it and we'll see how it goes. I got the shade Light Nude 102. I'm trying to get darker shades because I'm not as light as I think I am. So it comes in like this. It does not have a pump or anything, so it's just a glass bottle. I'm going to try a brush with this and we'll see how it goes. I do have a damp sponge ready to go just in case. So I'm just going to put this on my hand. It's going to be kind of dark. I cannot figure out shade things. It's almost like a whipped formula. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's having a hard time coming out. It smells nice. Oh, this might not be too dark. I mean, it's maybe a little, if it doesn't oxidize. If it oxidizes, I'm kind of screwed. It did say invisible coverage. It's definitely not a high coverage at all foundation. I am going to put a little bit more on, see if I can build up some of it. Also, it is definitely darker than my skin. Okay. So, I actually think the finish looks really nice and healthy, like natural. It looks like skin. It doesn't look like I'm caked with foundation. So that's really nice. I know the color's off just a smidge. It's not too bad. We'll see if it oxidizes or anything. It does have a little bit of coverage. It's not a lot. So if you have a lot you want to cover, maybe don't buy this. But I don't mind it. It's pretty. It does look a little, well, actually it does look a little caked up around my nose. I'm going to take my sponge and see if I can fix it. Because sometimes that's all it needs. I think I did lose a little, I mean, I definitely lost a little bit of coverage there with that. But I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to put powder on top of it anyway. So, so far, I'm good with it. So next for concealer, I got this Wet n Wild Instant Flawless Complexion. Again, I went as cheap as I could. So, let's open this up. This is in the shade Ivory. This is in the shade Ivory. It's a, you know, it's got a cap and you twist it up to bring up the product and brush it on. This is a highlight and contouring pen is what it's called. Oh, it's called the Illumi-Naughty. Like, it's naughty. That's adorable. Okay, so let's see how this goes. I don't think I've ever used a brush concealer. Ooh, that's a lot, Katie. All right, so I'm just gonna try to conceal with this. I'm just gonna take my sponge and I'm gonna blend it this way. Oh. Do you see that coverage? Holy crap, it really brightens and conceals. I was not expecting anything from this at all. And you can't see the purple. I mean, I've still got bags, but there's nothing makeup can do to fix that. That's a skincare issue. Wow. So, oh my God, this is incredible. And if it doesn't crease, like, I'll wear it through the day and I'll let you know in the description box if, you know, anything changes, but holy hell, I love that. Like, that's better than Shape Tape. But wow, it's not like immediately sinking into my fine lines. I do have them and it's gonna sink into them no matter what, I think. Oh, there's a kitty in my yard. Wow. That is awesome. I am very, very impressed. I've heard nobody talk about that. I just grabbed it because it was cheap. So, wow. Oh my gosh. So next I'm just going to go in and powder my face. I don't have any other cream items to put on. I'm just going to use this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. Like I said, this is not new, but it is drugstore and I like it a lot. Just gonna set my, oh, I didn't highlight my nose. That's okay, we'll just not highlight my nose. Okay, that's better. And that actually brought my foundation kind of closer to my actual skin tone. So that's good. Next, normally I would do bronzer. I could not find a flippin' bronzer. I was specifically looking for the Physicians formula, the butter bronzer. Butter bronzer. That's what I was looking for. And I could not find it. And I went to 2 separate stores, which I know isn't like a ton of stores, but so the only thing I could find was the Rimmel Natural Bronzer, which I already had. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this now. It's not my favorite, but it is getting better now that I'm losing a little bit of my tan. So now that that's done, my next thing I got was this Maybelline Contour by Facestudio kit. This is in light to medium 10. So this is what it looks like. Let me open it up here. It looks like this. It comes with a brush, which I did not realize. That is a very small brush. Oh, I'm not going to use the brush. So I'm just going to use this angled brush that I like to contour with. It's the same basic brush that I use to bronze with as well, but I'm just going to contour a little bit. None of these things have a mirror. Let me just grab a little compact. Ooh. Maybe I just didn't get enough over here. I mean, it's definitely contoured. It's nice and it's not overly extreme. You could probably, you know, if you put a lot more on, make it more extreme. I'm not super into the extreme contoured look, but I think that's pretty. The powder definitely shows up, so okay, I'm good with that. So next, let's do blush. I'm just going to use this for all 3 of these things because I didn't get them separately. So blush. It's a nice light pink, which ooh, It's got some color. It's definitely got some pigment to it. It's not bad at all. That fits my undertones pretty well, I think. Okay, so far, that's not bad. You could probably use that contour as a bronzer, honestly. I probably should have just done that. So I will be using the highlight in this as well. I'm just gonna throw this brush away. It's just gonna rattle around. So I'll be using the highlight, but I like to highlight after I do my eyes because I tend to like smoke it out and get it everywhere and then I have to clean it up. Now moving on to eyes. I got this City Mini palette by Maybelline. This is, oh, it's got dog hair on it. Don't mind that. This is the 410 Chill Brunch Neutrals set. It's got, looks like 4 shimmers and 2 mattes. The colors really, I was really interested in the colors because I don't have a lot of mauve-y colors and I tend to wear that a lot. So I like to match my eyeshadow to what I'm wearing. Here are the colors. It's got a nice little bone color in there and then some pretty stuff to play with. I'm wondering if I'll need more. I think normally I would grab another palette and get a transition shade, but I'm just going to go ahead and try and use that as the transition shade today and see how that works. So first I'm going to take that bone color right here and I'm going to put that all over to get us ready. I've heard good things about these. I don't know if I've seen this particular one. Again, it doesn't have a mirror or anything, so sorry. Ooh, it's got some pigment to it. It's not, I wouldn't say it's chalky, but it's definitely got some pigment to it. There's quite a bit of fallout, which is fine. If you can hear my husband snoring, I'm sorry. There's really nothing I can do about that. He's a loud snorer. Okay. So much fallout. Oh! Okay, so next I'm going to grab my trusty angled shadow brush and I'm going to go in with this color. These don't have names. They don't have names, so I'm sorry. So I'm just going to grab this little color right here and I'm going to put that in my crease as my transition. Ooh, it's pretty. These are pigmented, like significantly pigmented. And for being drugstore, that's kind of hard to find, I've found. Depending on what it is, but wow. So I'm just gonna try and shade it as much as I can and try and make it gradually fade up so that it looks more like I've got a couple of transition shades. That's pretty though. I'm gonna bring it a little bit under. I'm not putting anything else on my brush. I'm just sweeping it under a little bit to try and give me some definition there. What do I want to do? So I know I want to do this dark purple in my crease, but I think that's just what I have to do next because there's only 6 colors. So I'm going to grab just a kind of a dense, but not overly dense, very dirty brush. I very much need to wash my brushes. That is something on my list for today. I'm going to grab that deep plum purple color and I'm going to put that just in the crease. Wow. I guess I'm fluffing it into my inner corner as well. That is pretty. Ooh. I am so glad I bought this. This is beautiful. I'm going to take this flat brush and I'm going to go in. I can't decide which color I want to do. I think I'm going to do the silver color. So I'm just going to grab that. Ooh. It's creamy. See, there is quite a bit of fallout. And this is glitter, so you might want to do a glitter glue under this. I'm not gonna, and I'm gonna do this dry. So we'll see how it goes. It might be all over my face later. Or it might be okay. It's pretty. I like it. I'm gonna get it wet. That makes it more intense. It probably will. So I'm gonna grab some and then I'm gonna spray it. I'm just using a setting spray that I don't like. And yeah, that makes it a little bit more intense. I don't think, did it even hit it with the setting spray? There. Yeah, that's got wet now. Woo! Yeah! Look at that. So this is dry, this is wet. This is a very nice palette. Okay, so now I think I'm just gonna blend them together and call that good. I'll play with this more and I'll play with the other two colors that I didn't later on. And I do think bringing in another palette on top of that to give you some additional transition shades and matte colors to kind of complete the look would be helpful. But I really like that. And I mean, I certainly have other palettes that I can pull from. Okay, so I like that. There is a lot of fallout on my face, so just know that it does have that, which doesn't bother me too much. And it is sweeping mostly off. The glitter is harder to get off, but glitter is hard. And that's why I wait to do my highlight. Okay, so the shadows that have fallout come off, the glitter kind of stays put. So if you can do your eyes first, maybe I would recommend doing that so that you can sweep it away, or, you know, wipe it away in whatever way works for you. But the colors are pretty. Next, I got the ultra black version of the Physicians formula. This is, so it's a matte lacquer, cream eyeliner, and a 2-in-1 lash boosting brush tip eyeliner. Okay, so it's two different eyeliners. So I'll open them both so you can see. So this is the lash booster, I believe. It's silver and it's got kind of a felt tip. Is that a brush or a felt tip? It's like a brush, but oh my God. So that's yes, this is the eye booster. So this will help your lashes grow. And then this is the cream eyeliner. Oh, haha. So it's a tip like this. Hopefully you can see that. So it's like that. So this is the cream eyeliner and that's the lash booster. Interesting. I like them both. Well, I like swatches of them both. So I'm gonna try the lash booster first, and we can always put this on top. So I'm in the shade Ultra Black. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner. I can't talk while I'm doing my eyeliner, so hopefully, I just got it all over my arm. Wow, that is messy. Okay, give me 2 seconds, hold on. Okay, I ran out of room, my phone stopped recording, so I'm just gonna tell you what's going on. So I like this. It is a brush, so it's hard for me. I haven't used that before, so it's a little bit messy this time, but it's really smooth. It doesn't pull on my eyes at all because it's a brush. Why would it? So I really like that. It's a pretty dark black. That's better. Put the microphone on. Anyway, like the eye booster. I will try the other one in another video and I'll let you know how it goes. It looks like it's going to be very dark and very, very black and hard, and it'll stay. So that'll be interesting to use. I didn't get an under eye thing, so I'm just going to use my normal, the Catrice 18-hour crayon, and I'm just going to throw that right in here. I go back and forth between the Essence and the Catrice. They're very similar to me, and I like them both. So both of those I highly recommend. Okay, next. So now we're gonna do lashes. I finally got this, the Lash Paradise. Everybody's been talking about it forever and ever now. I did buy the waterproof version accidentally, and I hated it. It was, ooh. I couldn't get it off my lashes, which is, I guess, good, but it was so sticky that I hated it. So I'm I'm gonna finally use this. This is not the waterproof version. Okay, and now we're gonna go in with this. So it definitely gives both length and volume, which is perfect. It's nice. I'll keep using it. It's certainly, there's no flakiness at all, no clumpiness, so awesome for that. It gives definitely, like I said, gives length and some volume. So okay, I'm good with this. I guess I was expecting more since it's been so hyped up, but I can see why people like it. So, okay, I'll keep wearing it and see if it changes at all, because sometimes when you open a mascara, it takes a little while to really get good, or, you know, sometimes it changes. So now we can go ahead and do our highlight. So I'm going to jump back into this Master Contour, and I'm going to jump into this highlight back in this Maybelline Contour Kit. Okay, so I don't know that that's my favorite highlight in the world. Let me put it on my nose. I mean, it's definitely highlighting, but I feel like I need a lot of it. It's definitely natural, which is fine. I don't have a problem with natural. In fact, I typically prefer that, but it's almost like it's so subtle it's not even there. It might be different under fluorescent lights and that sort of thing. I'm going to put some there. I might put a little bit in my... I might just not be able to see because the sun is like... So, okay, it's pretty, but not my favorite of highlights I've ever tried. So I should have done this before, but I'm going to go ahead and set my face. This is not new. I've been using this, but this is $4, and I really enjoy it. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Vaporizzator de Fixation setting spray. Oh, I should look at it in the English version. Duh. Anyway, gonna go ahead and spray my face with this. I really like the spray on that. It doesn't taste good, but it smells like grape. Okay, so you can see the highlight a little bit more that way. Hopefully it's coming up, but I can see it more. I love this setting spray. It just makes everything melt into your face and look not powdery. So for a final touch, I got this L'Oreal Infallible. This is the Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick. I am in this. I got the shade 370 Roseblood. And then I also got this Maybelline Shine Shot Prismatic Lip Topcoat, which I'm going to put on top of it. Okay, so it's got a doe foot like this. It's got the triangle with the circle thing in the middle, which I have been a fan of. And I'm not going to use a lip liner or anything. Oh. This is a pigmented lipstick. So I would recommend a lip liner with that, especially, I mean, maybe with the lighter colors you won't need one, because it does have the pointy end, so you can kind of line, but I'm not good enough. So it's a little messy. It's sticky right now. So I'm going to give it a minute, and then I'm going to put this on top and see what it looks like. Don't wipe this on your face, Katie. Okay, so while we're waiting, because I know my phone's going to run out of memory again, we'll just go over what I've done so far. I like this a lot, actually. The shine is pretty. The finish, not the shine, the finish of this is super pretty. The texture is whipped. It is definitely hard to get out of this bottle. There isn't a pump or anything like that, so because it's kind of a whipped formula, it's hard to shake out. But it is pretty, and it's, like I said, not a ton of coverage, but it's enough for me. This concealer, though, oh my god, this is amazing. I was not expecting anything out of this at all. I thought, oh, this is kind of one of those cheapy ones. It's almost like, you know, what you had when you were a kid. It reminds me of the, you know, the Bonnie Bell things that you'd, lip glosses. But damn, it is a ton of coverage, and it's just gorgeous. So big win on that. The eye booster, I also really like. It's very black. It's definitely a matte eyeliner. I like that. And the brush, you know, lets it glide on. I'm not good at wings, so don't judge that. But as far as just the actual line and stuff, it's pretty good. And I think if I was better at wings, you could definitely do an easy point with it. I mean, I did it okay over here, okay. The Lash Paradise is good. I will keep using it. I don't know that I like it better than the It Cosmetics Superhero mascara. It's certainly cheaper. It's like half the price, because that's the It Cosmetics is like 20. This was 10. And if you can get it on sale, then you can get it on sale. I do like that, and I will continue to use it, but I don't know that it's my end-all be-all favoritist thing, because I do think so far I like the It Cosmetics better. I really enjoy this eyeshadow palette. I should try out some of the other ones, because they have a ton of these City Mini palettes, and they're perfectly sized. Like, you could travel with them easy. It's plastic packaging, but it's sturdy feeling, you know. Also, I liked this as well. The highlight got much better when I sprayed it with a setting spray, so that really made it kind of pop. So I do recommend a setting spray, and I know this isn't new, but I highly recommend this one. It's just so pretty, and I have had some bad setting spray experiences with other things before. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this makeup look and how it's turned out. Okay, so this is still a little bit sticky. It's transferring a smidge, but not too bad. I like the color though. I didn't have anything like deep like this. I had some actual lipsticks, but nothing liquid lipstick wise that'll stay. I have a dark color, but nothing this dark and purpley. So I'm gonna go in with this Maybelline Shine Shot Prismatic Lip Top Coat and just see what happens. I may screw it all up this way, but I don't care. Oh my god. It's like, I don't know if it's iridescent or if it's holographic. It almost looks holographic to me. It's like little blue glitter. It's definitely got a blue purple tint. It's beautiful. Okay, so that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching. I'm very happy with this fairly successful drugstore purchases that I made. That was bad grammar. It's okay. Anyway, I'm totally loving this. Very happy with everything I bought. And that's all I've got. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.